I went to Officeworks in Australia here and found myself a fisheye travel kit, which consists of 3 lenses and 2 of the little holders. It was like $269. I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. If they're crap, I'll bring them back, but I'll see what they're like. When I use it with the Sony, I get some very interesting results. I've actually tested I've tested it, and I've got some footage that I'll share here, and I might even do some more tomorrow with the new scenery in the new house. It's interesting. So look, let's have a look at what lenses we've got here. We've got a Pro Portrait Tele G4, and this actually is a telephoto lens, and it does magnify, optical rather than digital. The difference between optical and digital is huge with some cameras, with some phone cameras especially. You just go straight into grainy territory. This, however, is quite nice. I'll show you some footage. Next we have, oops, I don't know what that is for, but we have here is a wide G4. This actually works reasonably well also as a macro, and I'm quite pleased with the results. The macro, this little fella here, is so intense that the focal distance you've got to get is around about this distance. So a centimetre, 10 mils, and it becomes problematic if all you want is just something that is 10 mil and has no depth, like a stamp or lettering or something like that. As soon as something. This is with the standard native Sony lens, and this is with the same scene with the G4 telephoto. This is the native Sony lens. And this is the same scene with the G4. Let's actually see how close we can go and still maintain focus. The G4. And this is the same scene with the wide angle. Let's see how close I can get with the wide angle as a macro. It's about 5 centimeters now. 4, 3, still holding focus. About losing it at around about 2 centimeters or probably 3 centimeters. That's not bad, and it's got a reasonable depth of field. And this is the same scene with the wide angle. In that little bit of time that it took me to change lens, look how these flowers have completely started to close up. I'm just gonna, it's a bit windy unfortunately, but you can actually see I'm down to about 5 centimeters now, and this wide angle is still holding strong as a macro, and to about 2 now. Sorry about the wind. Okay, same scene with the dedicated macro, and that's it's about 12 mil, 15 mil, 1.5 centimeters, and for a flat surface that's fine, but anything edge on, you just lose the focus. Unless that's the effect you're going for, if you're going for a high bokeh, but it's a struggle to maintain an even focus. You need to have zero wind, zero camera shake. Need to put your camera on a tripod of some sort or some other stabilisation system. And this is the other scene with the flower. You can see that the depth of field is so narrow. Sorry, I can't keep this stiller. Oh wow, I just see the colour change there. Yeah, you really do need a tripod or some stabilisation system. So I have to say, this black-eyed travel kit is going to have a permanent spot in my camera bag. It's too versatile to leave behind, although image stabilisation is an issue and depth of field is always an issue with macro, regardless of whether you're using a dedicated lens and you're getting a fairly high f-stop, and if you've got enough light coming in. With these particular lenses being so narrow and being on a mobile phone, it makes some problems. However, you saw some of the results, and if I could just keep the image stable, I have a couple of little tripods. I can probably take some insects and various things. I'm going to keep it and keep it permanently in the bag. Thanks for watching.